Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So we have successfully implemented the single responsibility principle and also the Prisma ORM, and these all things are completed. Express.json, these all things are completed. Now pretty fine, our APIs are working fine. If I try to click on this get all, I am able to get the request and all those things. For example, let's say that for some reason, so I have kept the URL wrong. If I click on this send, so you will be able to see some HTML we are able to return, and the 404 page we are getting the status code as 404. So here we are able to see the HTML. So this should not happen. So now in order to overcome this one, so whenever the user is trying to get an URL that does not exist, whether it can be a get request, post request or anything. So the request, if it doesn't exist means, so then what we need to do, so we need to send the 404 request for this one. So how we can send the 404 request? So 404 request is, let's try to implement that one. So now here in our server.ts file, so we are having a global setup, global errors. So here this is the place where we will be using it. So here I will be writing this dot app dot. So here we can write the code. So this dot app dot, you will be having a method that is nothing but all. Okay, so all types of requests. So that means here I will be using the star. So here that means it can be a get request or post request or put request or anything, patch request, delete request, anything. So whatever may be the request type. So all means it will take everything, and star means whatever the URLs that doesn't match in the setup route. So that's why I told you that the order of writing here is important. Setup routes, if it doesn't find it means, then it will go to the global errors. In this global error, it will try to see that okay, so none of the route has been matched, then I need to throw in 404 error. So here you can write whatever you want. So here you will be able to get the request, response, and also the next you will be able to get it. Okay, so here you can write, you will write it. Here you can write the request, it is of type request, which is response, and here also you can write the response, and this one is express, and this one is next function. Okay, next function, I don't know whether it will come or not, so it has to come. Yeah, next function. So now here what I would be trying to do, here I will try to send the response.json, which is of type 404, and here I will be sending the message for this one. So JSON of, and here I will be sending the message. So what type of message I will be trying to send? So here I can send the message is equal message of type. So here I can send the URL of type request dot original URL. Okay, not found with the method. So if you want, you can also get the method. There is nothing but dollar of request dot method. Okay, sorry, request dot method. That's it. So we can implement it like this, and after completing this one all, so now here you can implement the next also, so that it will, if you are having any other middlewares or anything, it will be carry forwarded. So now let's try to see the output, how it will look like. So now here if I go here into this one, and if I click on this send, so now it is working fine. So if I click on this users, which is a 404, now I am able to see the 404. So what could be the reason? So here I am getting a 200. Okay, what I was trying to do it, ap/users, and I am getting a 200 error, response.json. Okay, I should not give the next here, so that's why it is going to the next listen server. It is going. Let's try to see it here. If I click on this thing, server connection refused. Still it is coming. Why? Let's try to see. I need to response dot, oh sorry, here I am giving the status, I need to give the JSON. Okay, fine. Now let's try to see the output for this one. So here I can give the next, so that it can be carry forwarded. It's not an issue. So here I can use the next. Okay, let's see the output for this one. Okay, connection refused. Oh, it is taking some time to get it. Yeah, now you are able to see the message API was not found with get, and if you try to get the correct request, so here you will be able to see the output. So this way we can handle the global 404 errors. So we are handling the not found error. And now another one which I want to tell you before closing of this one. So always we are trying to mention the status codes like this, right? So now if you try to see here in our npm JSON, you will be having a status codes, okay, npm. If you try to see, so we will be having HTTP status codes. So you can use this npm package. What is it? Constant enumerating the HTTP status based on the Java Apache step HTTP status API. And this one, so you can install this directly, okay. So whenever you want to do it, so here you can send it. So here what I want to do it is, so here I can go into this one. So now I can install this. So let's try to install this one. So let's try to install this one. It may take some time. Let it install. It contains all the status codes. By the time it contains all the status codes, whatever the HTTP status codes are there, you can able to see all the type of status codes. So here we can use any status code by the constant variable. We can use it. If you want, you can also create your own constant also. Just I was creating the constant variable. Just I was trying to use the npm package which it was there. So hopefully this has been created. It is trying to create it. Let it create. Yeah, it has been done. So now instead of having here the status code 404, so here I can write the status codes dot, here what I want to do, not found. So it could be something like not found. If I try to hover here, you will be able to get the value also. It is a 404. So we have added the thing in the same scenario. So if you want to use this one, the same thing, I can use it in our user.controller.ts also. Here we are using status codes dot okay, and here also we can use status code dot created. If you hover it here, you will be able to see the 201, and also if you hover it here, you will be able to see the OK also. Now if you see the output for this one, so you will be able to get, oh sorry, so let it take some time. Connection refused means, so it okay. So I need to rerun the server. Let me rerun the server. So now the server is running. If I try to show you the postman here, if I try to click on this one, see here I am able to get the 200 OK error. And if I try to create another one, something like test3 or something like this, let's try to click on this one. So here we are able to get 201 created. And if I try to use some other URL, let's try to check with the post thing only. And if I try to click on this one, see here the URL we cannot able to get it, and we are able to see the 404 also. So this is how we will be writing the common 404 error whenever a wrong routes or unavailable routes it is going on means. So you can write it as in the setup global errors like this. So I will be providing this GitHub repository in the description below. So for more for your reference of the code, or if you find any errors or anything means, so you can refer to this code. So the GitHub repository is provided in the description below. You can have it. And if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.